Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dustin, and today, I think, hopefully, is the day. I'm going to basically put my nose to the grindstone and throw that grindstone into 1,000 miles an hour or revolutions per minute, whatever. It's going to be a pretty slog sort of a day, but I'm going to push to get Guru 1 today, so hopefully you guys are along for the journey. I do need to quickly, actually, find my music that I was going to listen to today. I think it's this one. I found a different rock mix because it's not like I didn't like the last one, it's just you kind of get used to a certain type of music, and that was just kind of what that was. So got a different mix today. Check the pinned comments in chat or also the description for that. So, without any further ado, let's kill this music. YouTube provided music. Hop into the game. I am at my farm. We're going to head over to do gathering here shortly. I didn't adjust any settings, right? Just like a low mix. Might be. We'll say it's probably a low mix, but that's okay. Alright, so I've also been trying to work on farming. Here's an update. I'm at Farming Master 8. I think yesterday I was at Master 7. I was pretty darn close to leveling up anyway, so that's at least something. I did a little bit of bartering as well. Mainly just, I did refresh it as well. Mainly I just wanted to get some like crow coins, and then I also got a little bit more of the tier 5 goods. So, there... last night as well, just kind of throwing out all these different announcements while I'm doing a little bit of farming here. The Global Labs patch notes came out last night, and it was posted in our guild Discord. And I went and checked it out. There's a lot of sailing / bartering updates coming soon. There's the crystals that you can get. Where are they? These type of crystals, these sea crystals. There's going to be a tier higher. So right now the highest tier is like an orange color. Kind of think like your Kazarka or Dim Tree like boss gear, you know, like the orange or yellow kind of colors. The next upgrade is actually going to be a red color. So there's going to be a red rarity crystal coming soon at the Lacrashen. I think it's called Lacrashen spot. It's the spot just south of Lommel. Right over here. Yeah, Lacrashen. It's kind of hard for me to remember because I want to say Lacraken, but that's not right. Maybe I'll just dub it Lacraken from now on. Hello, potential other farmer. Actually, that's probably somebody just maybe doing the main story. I'm not sure. So, yeah, this is a pretty monumental day. I'm not really looking forward to like actually going through and doing the harvesting. I'm looking forward to being done. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're burning the candle at like 5 different sections. Take a candle, burn both ends, and then maybe like 3 other portions inside the middle of the candle because I want this over with. I want this done. This was supposed to be an end of year goal, and we're gonna try to make it an end of January goal. But yeah, was that a mysterious seed? That was. That reminds me, actually, I need to go talk to... No, I did already. Never mind. I was gonna say I need to go talk to Leanna, but I already did that. Pretty sure. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the updates that they're bringing out for sea content. Largely that crystal I mentioned earlier, that crystal it's supposed to be better for the Lacrashen, the red grade one. It will be combinable with the Ebonruth Knoll, so anybody who has Ebonruth Knoll, provided you get one of those crystals, it's basically the best of both worlds. You get the Ebonruth Knoll effect, but you'll also get whatever the red crystal is. And those crystals, those sea crystals, they give you things like turn speed, movement speed, versus ship damage, versus monster damage. My Volante that I use, I have a green crystal that has extra monster damage. So you can get a little bit of extra here and there and just add that to your Evan Ruth Knoll, you know, if you just happen to have one. So, and not only that, but they're also increasing various things like they're adding in different things like sorry, I'm getting distracted. They're adding in, what is it? Better or more parts needed for the Chiro gear, which is the blue grade Karak gear. So that is something that is coming soon as well. While I AFK or semi AFK, hit there, and then real quick before I send this message, check. Okay, it is off cooldown. I just wanted to check. So, the trade goods, for instance, kind of scatterbrained on my main. This is currently 7.5 million. In this update, these are actually going to be 10 million. And then the, if I have any, I don't know. I do. So this one here is 15 million. This is like the C tier 5 goods. These are 15 million currently. On the G Labs, they were actually set for 25 million. So these will be a little bit more sought after. So it's 100 million for 4, which isn't bad. But yeah, for the most part, the it's not normal barters. No, I think it's underneath ship materials. But underneath ship materials, you can actually get. It's normally right now you can get like sea crocodiles or crocodile scales, but you with the global labs, they mentioned that you can also get the other 3 necessary for Chiros. So you can get like the bones, the ooze, and the normal monster scales with the sea crocodile scales, so or saltwater crocodiles. So faster resources, more guaranteed from bartering. That's going to help out a lot, if I'm honest. And I really need to go get more of these. Need 65 more. But yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at and seeing on the global labs. Nothing too crazy. They did mention as well that the maps, I'm pretty sure these are all unique maps. None of them look like they are the same thing. But these are actually going to be able to stack. So if you have, you know, like 3 of one, they'll actually stack into 1 slot instead of taking up 3 individual slots. So those are some like quality of life stuff coming for C content, which is nice, but it's also kind of like this would have been nice, like, I don't know, years ago. I don't know. I'm very torn on it because obviously I've done a lot for C content and stuff, but it's not something that I'm doing that actively anymore, but it is something that I do occasionally go back to. In fact, before I even read those patch notes last night, I changed my Discord status from what it was, which was no quote formula for life, to see what is it, a sailor's life for me, and I have like a little boat emoji. Second here. How do I show this? Nothing showing here, right? I don't think so. I'm triple checking here. Okay. So I wanted to show this. This is what my Discord is currently. A sailor's life for me. That's all I wanted to show. Oh boy. kind of waiting for a life buff, but somebody posted over there. Stream announcements. The guild I'm in, we have a couple streamers, myself included, but I don't post that I go live. It's okay, even if I don't get the life buff from guild, I can probably make it work. I'm gonna have to make it work is the issue, but it's fine. Nobody's here. We're going to grab one of these. I don't think there's anything that I absolutely need over here. No. We're going to go ahead and repair. Alright. So I'm not going to sit here waiting for people to throw a life buff my way. I don't believe... I mean, value pack would be nice, actually. This has 3 hours left on it. The value pack gives another 30%. I don't believe... I mean, I could probably do a daily. I'll do it a day, why not? This will probably be the last one for a while. I've been buying too many of these recently. Let's go ahead and do that. Swap back to my other outfit. I love the... So basically I took the same kind of color scheme. I just added Valencia dye so it's nice and shiny. Just who I am. Somebody just jetted through. So XP event going on. This is probably going to be the final day for going for Guru. Like I said, we're going to push for it until I get it. There's a lot of stuff in my inventory. It shouldn't matter too much. Yesterday there was a mention in chat by, or a notice, an announcement by PA that certain buff items were applying multiple times. And Cozy Hot Cocoa was one of those, which is why I moved it over here. I'm going to try to use it today, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But that is 50% XP that I'm just not going to be able to get if it doesn't work, which is very unfortunate, but not much you can really do about that. Let me grab another like 400, throw that in the family inventory. The last couple of streams as well, when it comes to the it's fishing, don't care. When it comes to like trying to save the resources, I'm just tossing a lot of them. I don't need the various different things, but yeah. Main thing that we're going for today, like I mentioned, is going to be just mini games, hoping for the best on that. If we can get some really good rolls, that'd be fantastic, but I'm not all concerned about it. Also, I did do this last night. I finally got enough of the black energy residue to create the Hesed crystals, or I think that's what they're called. So I now have the fiery Kudum and then also a fiery awakening, and these are the only two that work with this. And this adds another 900 HP and 100 stamina. So on my life skill gear, I'm over 4K now, which is really good. All right. Introductions and stuff are out of the way. Let's go ahead and activate. We'll do that. Life skill. Life skill. I'm not going to use that yet. I'm going to use that. Let's try to use it. See what happens. Yeah. So it won't do that, unfortunately. I think that's most everything. You know what? I'm going to use one of these because I can't use that hot cocoa. And it's like a whole animation too. You're supposed to be like in a party for it. I think it's just like you and one other person. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. So make sure, yeah, I did. Okay. All right. It officially begins. Now, if I'm not mistaken, for those of you watching who are that concerned about it, you can always go back when I was at my farm, because I did show this when I was talking about like farming and stuff. But I think it was like 7.15 when I started. So we'll say it's about 7% when I started. So we'll see how much we get after like an hour or so. I do also need to get some more perfumes. 16 of those. Stop it. I need to also get... Actually, I don't need verders, because I'm using the hour-long ones. Right, there it is. Was that for 100? I think it was. And if so, that was done very, very quickly. Speaking of which, I probably should check for guild missions. I'm going to BRB for a second. Wild Grass, Silver Azalea, Sunrise Herb. Silver Azalea, and what was the other one? Sunrise Herb. Yeah. Alright. I'm probably gonna knock this out pretty quickly. I mean, the wild grass might be the hardest part, if I'm honest, but... I guarantee you that 5,000 is not going to take very long. The other two ones are almost done. Oh boy. Alright, first energy potion is about to be used for the day. Maybe. If I can use a little bit more energy. I think I just gained like 10 energy. That's actually nuts. Well. Okay. That was a good block by the hedgehog. Of course, I went all the way around. So the other two are done. It's just the wild grass 5600, which I've already gotten more than 10%. And it's barely been, what, like half a rotation. Granted, that was also a minigame, and that does help out quite a bit. I'm going to wait for popping the potion until I'm like, I don't know, 585, I think is a good safe number. 15 below, or I guess 65 below. It's going to recover 50, and it seems like I have more than 10 energy, so it'd be kind of a waste if I use it now, and then I only get like 6 points or 7 points for the natural regen. Like, we're going full on min-maxing today. Now's a good time to use it. So now when I get my natural regen here, I'll be able to get the entire amount instead of like majority of it. I'm also going to take a screenshot of my buff bar here. I don't think I'm missing anything, but I have felt that before. I'm gonna repop another seafood prawn just so I don't forget. All right. Just about 20% done. It's probably more than 20% actually, but 560 is 10, so. That would be 1,000. 560 plus 560. Math is very difficult for me right now. Either way, I'm just not gonna think about it. What I'm doing does not require a lot of thinking, so the less thinking you have to do, the better. It's almost like it's how life skill feels like when you go to do something like this. I envision it kind of the same with grinding. You just kind of get to a point where you just have to like zone out and not really think about every conscious thing that you're doing. It's almost like a sort of trance or meditative sort of state. You're not physically thinking, oh, I need to be doing this or I need to do that. It's like, you know, just spam R a few times. Distribute some treasure chests here in a second. Oh, 3 of them, nice. Is that 4? That was 4. Yeah, cool. Okay, we're about 10 minutes in. We're technically 8. It's about 10% for 8 minutes. That would be over 70% for the hour, I think. If I can do 70% for 3 hours straight, that'd be good because that'd be 210%, which is definitely going to push me past to Guru. I need to make a conscious decision now if I want to, after hitting Guru 1, just waste the rest of my buffs, or if I really should try to like push just a little bit further into Guru. To be honest with you, I don't really care that much. It's not like I'm pushing for like Guru 50 or something stupid. I do know life skills go up to Guru 100 these days, but I'm not that concerned about it. It was a while back. PA was like, so yeah, it's somebody said still need the buff. Should pop up here in a second. No, stop. Okay, we'll get in 2 minutes. They usually like to give people a heads up. That way if people need to swap or something like that, they can. Okay. Golden Pig, King Uturi. I don't need those two. I think I need Bulgasol for the rest of the weekly. Yeah, I do. I do not even have my character set up for that, and I think Bulgasol, I'm going to have to do that tomorrow, because I don't think he spawns for the rest of the day today, which is kind of lame. Let me check the Discord. Bulgasol spawns... No, he spawns in 3 hours. Maybe I can end the stream with that. 3 hours, 4 minutes from right now. Which means, you know, add 2 hours to this timer here. Yeah, that'll be more than enough. I don't know why Garmoth.com, I was having a hard time trying to figure out when Bulgasol like spawns again. I need to pay better attention. See how much... Well, that's going to. It's half a level or half a one. Going down now. What was that? Sure. There it is. What are we up to with 12 minutes? We're up to 23, which is 23 minus 7. 16%, I think. Hey, Yags, how's it going? Welcome. Good, came to say hi. Well, glad you could make it. Hope you're doing well. We're doing good too. Yeah. It's the thing I'm doing today. It's just mindless and not really exciting. So it's been something I've been trying to do for a while, but I've been kind of putting off for even longer. So not something that I really want to do, but it's something that if I want to kind of brag about it, I kind of need to do it. So plus it's an accomplishment. I've been known to do tedious stuff for very little reward. There are many people that have the title of Guru Gathering. I don't have it yet. But that will also put me at 6 out of 11 for Guru, and that to me is like, that's pretty good. As if I need to solidify that I do life skilling more in Black Desert. There are people who grind for like 6 to 8 hours a day, like killing monsters. I don't really do that nowadays. I used to kind of do that, or at least play the game for like 6 hours a day, like constantly hanging out in voice chats with people and stuff. It was a lot of fun, but doing anything for that period of time, even when I had like a real job, my gosh, it was so annoying. Answering phones for like 8 hours a day, it was just soul sucking. I try to vary my time in things. I mean, there were some people I knew personally who would grind almost upwards of 12 hours a day, but they're also on controller, and controller is different than mouse and keyboard. Like I've established a thing of if I go grinding or killing monsters, it's an hour at a time, and I take at least like a 10-15 minute break in between. A lot of time, yes it is. I don't know how people are able to do that sort of stuff, but to each their own, I suppose. To be fair, most of the stuff, like this last week, granted I've been doing, 2 hours of gathering minimum every time I go to stream. The last week or so, I think I've gone from, I think it was Master 24 or so. And here I am like almost, I think it's been like 6 hours, 8 hours. I'm at Master 29. Today I predict it'll take about 3 hours to get to Guru 1, which is where I'm trying to get to. So I've been active for 16 minutes. Got another 2 hours after these buffs run out at 44 minutes left. So it's going to be quite a, in my opinion, boring day, but boring days are still better than exciting days. I'm not really one for adventure that much. Alright, how is the weight limit looking? A little scary. I forgot that I did actually pop a value pack, so I do have a lot more sword space. I think it increases by 200 LT. Yeah, 200 max LT. So. there's the first, like, uh-oh. That's actually crazy. This is almost done in 20 minutes. I have 3 minutes left before 20 minutes. That's actually pretty good. I'm trying to learn the CFOB method for 3x3 Rubik's Cubes. The method is like a faster way to solve the Rubik's Cube if you don't know. I'm not like really familiar with methods or anything for it. I remember when I was younger, I didn't quite understand like how to solve Rubik's Cubes or anything like that. But I found like an online program where you would like input each square color and then it would tell you how to solve it. So I remember just having my mind blown just following like a program that's like, yeah, just do this and do that. That's cool. Rubik's Cubes are those things that just I don't have the mental capability to sit down and be like, yeah, if you do a counterclockwise turn over here, then this color is going to go over there. It's a very mentally challenging thing, and it's a very cool flex if you know how to do that, you know. I'm going to need to hide my screen real quick so I can get that. The reason why is there's a Discord link that I don't want to leak for our guild. So, to prevent us, or prevent me, more likely, from being an idiot, I just like to do that. It's very addicting in a good way. Yeah, it's a very challenging thing. It mentally challenges you and taxes you to think about how to solve something. It's a really cool concept. I do like the idea of Rubik's Cubes. I've just never been good at them. I'm sure if I sat down and like actually practice, I'm sure I could, you know, decent. No, it's okay. I know what you meant. I used to have a couple friends that they didn't know how to spell things properly, and they probably had some other like mental issues going on. Not saying that's your case, Yags, but I've had to read between the lines a lot in conversations. I know what you mean. It's all good. Plus, depending if you're on a phone, my gosh, typing on a phone without autocorrect, or you know maybe the autocorrect just doesn't want to work for you. Maybe it's YouTube's fault. I don't know. So it's been 20 minutes so far. Next perfume just popped, which means it's been a full 20 minutes. Started at 7%, which means about 28%. 28 times by 3, that's going to be 84%. That's actually really good if that keeps up. The problem with that is that I haven't seen a minigame, or when I first started, it was a lot of minigames, but I haven't seen a minigame for a little bit. Bought a magnetic 4x4 and 2x2 Rubik's Cube because my dad told me if I could solve a 4x4 that I already have. So I already had a magnetic 3x3. Nice. I mean, I've seen higher Rubik's Cubes more than 3x3. I think the highest I saw was maybe a 12x12x12. I don't remember. It could have been like a 20x20 or something stupid. I've seen some really ridiculous ones, and I'm like, how? That's not very practical. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Supposedly it functions too. That like it was a massive. I don't know if it was 12 or 25 or something stupid, but supposedly it functioned just fine. Probably took both your hands to like rotate one side though. Energy is looking good, still in the 560s at the moment. I'm quite happy I bought that ginseng too and used it, because that extra 50 max energy is gonna help me out a lot. Let me find out when this EXP event ends. Can I do that right now? Not wasting too much time? Probably not. I'm trying to navigate some windows in the background. I think it's actually this week. 5 days left. Is that it? I'm gonna double check just to make sure. Hot time, that's Mount XP. Need to go by. Have a good one, Yax. Take it easy. That's Mount XP. It's not the same. Find hot time, hot time, hot time, hot time, hot time. Not seeing it. Where's the hot time? Is it? It's not hot time, is it? It should be hot time, because 1000 combat XP is typically considered hot time. Is it this one? This is season 1000%. That's not the same. Is it a New Year? Is this like New Year's type stuff? Yes. Yes, it is. So life excluding trading and training. That's so dumb. They always do that, but yet it says training there. But there's no trading. I hate them so much, man. PA just doesn't want people to have any fun trading. They just... Trading bad. It's like the plague. Can't have fun doing that in this game. It's so stupid. Rework the trading system, make it the worst thing ever, nobody does it, and then continue to not even encourage people to do trading. Why? I don't understand why PA just hates trading. They're all for bartering. They're giving bartering a buff. But trading? Pfft, how dare you want to try to do that? Makes me wonder if the merchant ring is actually viable from trading. But, you know, it's just better to give people combat XP buffs and hope that they don't go trading. Go to Olin's or something, you know? You want your merchant ring? Go to Ash. Don't bother trading. Go out to Paddocks. Don't trade. That's what it feels like to me. Alright. I need to use a potion or an energy tonic. Not tonic, energy. It is energy potion. Kind of crazy. You know, let's use one of those. It's a 50 plus energy and gives one more energy regen. So that's probably like 12 energy every time. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but this song kind of reminds me of like summer vibes. I know that's not just me. Oh yeah, disco groove there. That's definitely a summer type thing. People are talking about that primordial flame thing. I wasn't. I'm so glad that the text block is still letting me type in it. That's cool. I have 58 more to go. I'm gonna wait for these to show 29 minutes and I'll check again. That'll be half of an hour. And if those rates continue for the other half, we can kind of deduce how much it's going to be roughly at. So. I really like this song. Honestly, a good song. I like that. A lot of lyrics in this one, which I don't necessarily mind, but knowing these are also royalty free, I don't expect any swearing, but usually when I stream, I try not to play music that would have potential swear words or anything, but I usually don't listen to music that have swear words unless I'm like out in public. And I mentioned it before. There's a local establishment that I go to play some pool once a week at least. And sometimes people will, want to listen to a song and it's got some swear words and stuff. So it's not like I'm completely sheltered and don't understand what those words mean. But still. Been on YouTube for 7 years, so I've seen some stuff. I've been in multiple guilds of Black Desert. I've talked to many different people. I'm fully aware of all that stuff. I find it very funny when people are like, "Oh, you're sheltered, huh?" It's like, yes, I am. Totally. Go inhale some copium somewhere else. And those energy gourds, I was up to I think 70 before I did all of this. I'm down to what, 46? Yeah. That's kind of scary. I think it's been more than 10 minutes. Let me quickly check guild missions. Nah, nothing for what I'm doing. Also, it's 29 minutes in, so 52 minus 7, that's going to be 45%. So if the percentages hold up, I could hit 90% by the end of the hour, which would be 97% going to the next level. I love that drum. This is kind of giving me how do I word it? Early 2000s kind of vibe. I mean, this particular YouTube video was uploaded 4 years ago, specifically July of 2020. So maybe That's the hard part too, is that you can't really judge a music off of when it was uploaded to YouTube because it could have been recorded like 20 years ago. So I had a feeling I missed that one. Okay. Waiting to see who responds. Oh. I don't know if it's the proper term, but the snare drum sounds like it has overdrive on it. Like, it's a lot of distortion, obviously. That's how I envision it. When I've also heard it, people be like, "Oh yeah, that's overdrive." It's like, not really, it's distortion, but there might be some like guitar pedals or like electronic synthesizer or EQ things that are called overdrive that kind of do the same thing. Maybe a mixture of like distortion and amplifier or something like that. Okay. Time to delete a bunch of these. And the only one that I'm really going to keep is Everlasting Herbs, the Fruit, and the Dust. That's about it. Oh, and the, obviously, yeah, Fairy's Breath. Alright, we're just gonna keep on going. My hand is already getting tired. Smashing my R button. Energy is still looking pretty healthy. As long as we keep it around 600, maybe above 550. Definitely above 500 for the first hour. Good. be honest, this music is giving me, I'm still trying to pinpoint exactly. It's kind of giving me Flat Out 2 vibes. Not quite the same because, you know, it's most of the music there were exceptionally copywritten, but some of these songs I've heard today are very like, am I playing Flat Out 2? I remember playing Flat Out 2. I never finished the quote like campaign on the channel. Might be a game I revisit it soon, to be honest. I don't know, because it was fun to do those videos because I would just play normally, and then I had 3 different folders. I had a folder for derby music that was a little bit more like country, maybe, because, you know, you're driving more out in the dirt roads and stuff. And then when I went to, I think the second tier, there's derby, then race, and then street, I believe. The further up I went in terms of like difficulty or scope, type of vehicles and like terrain and stuff, then it's like the music became different. So my derby music was a lot more like rock and that sort of stuff. I think race was more of incorporated a little bit more like hip-hop-ish, kind of, maybe a little bit of like rap, maybe, but street was definitely just like, you know, definitely more like rap, pop, that sort of stuff. All of it provided from the YouTube audio library, but still, it was a very like tiny little thing that if somebody was paying attention, they'd notice like, oh wait, he's not playing the same songs like he's playing from the derby side. It never came up because, I mean, I'm not really noticed on YouTube anyways. YouTube's algorithm doesn't service people like me because, well, I don't really have a lot of people that tune in, watch, like, share, all that fun stuff. So YouTube's algorithm just doesn't care for people like me. TLDR, but algorithm is there to serve the person and not the creator. That's basically it. I need to repair my tool here in a second. Probably hop over here on the tent for a second. There. Black. I love how my game lags for a split second whenever I go to put the tent away. It's great. Let's keep it going. How far are we? 67%. That's 60% in 40 minutes. That's about 30% every 20 minutes. Average. So, yeah. I think we're on parity to hit 97% by the end of the first hour. Second hour, if it's another 90%, that'll put me about, I think, 80-something% to the next level. But I might not use the extra 50% from the flower down here because I only have 2 of them left. I might hold on to them. I don't know. It's strange. Again, I'm that type of person. It's like I need to hold on to every health potion I ever get because I might need it, and then just like not use them because it's just better to just not use them. By that I mean it's harder and it challenges me more, and yeah, I'd rather not waste. So I just like to have neat little things, but then I'm like, if you don't use them, then they're not valuable, you know? I don't know, I'm just weird. I know I'm not the only one who's like this, though. I think there was a whole subreddit that I found that was like that. I'm sure there's a subreddit for just about everything, to be honest with you. Those are all got. That's not proper English, but okay. Oh boy. Here. Use another gourd? Sure can. Do I need to use another gourd? Sure do. That might have been the first time I went down to like just under 500, 497-ish. It's not bad, but if I'm not on top of the energy, I could run out and just have some weird issues later, so... I still have the 20 energy tonics. Would use them. I've not used a single one for like the past week or so of streams where I've just been primarily gathering for like 2 hours every time. How many times have I streamed this last week just doing gathering like this? I have no idea. Just gonna alt-tab and find out while also gathering still because I'm crazy like that. One, two, three. Today is the 4th stream. Maybe the first stream was 3 hours? I don't know. The stream is over 3 hours, but I don't think I did 3 hours. Also, I'm getting copyright claims on each of these things, even though they are supposedly copyright free. But there's no restrictions or anything, so I don't know exactly why I'm getting copywritten. That's fun. Might have to go back to NCS. No copyright sounds on YouTube. Unfortunately, NCS has a lot more like rap and hip hop sort of stuff, or like drum and bass, which I don't mind, but I've heard the drum and bass albums like multitude of times by now, so it's kind of like grating at my soul whenever I hear them. I don't know. If I can find a channel that does purely no copyrights for rock, that'd be great. Maybe some metal. All right. 10 Caphras, enough for 30 more. Not bad. Black gems, that's a lot of sharps. We did get quite a bit of treasure chests a little bit ago, or near the start of the stream, I should say. Once this cooldown runs down to 0, that was kind of redundant. Once this cooldown is done on the energy potion, I will use another one. I'm probably going to need to get some more here shortly. I mean, I could just grab them real quick, I'm pretty sure, but I love the Control F, man. Energy Po. Let's just grab them all. Might as well. I'm probably not going to use 35. Let's see, one more for this hour, and then another 12. So 13 total. That put me at 22. Use it. Roots. This here? Here. There's one of them. 77, so it's been 70% at 47 minutes. It's a very strange one to think about, but even if I don't hit 97% by the end of the hour, I think 3 hours can do it today. If I need to go a little bit over, then I'll just, run kind of minimal buffs, basically just perfume, Verger, seafood cron, hook. I'll have the 10-hour one there. I'll have some other ones here and there. Nothing too crazy. It's a constant battle of, am I going to be able to do this today, or am I going to have to... I really want to get this done today. Not even consider the other option. Some other day. No, we're doing this today. I will say the Black Gems is really nice, though, because that is helping me get more attempts at the pre-owned accessories. I think it's my necklace is on 5 failed attempts right now, so... No. We're going to... Oh, gosh, why did I do that? I have an idea why I did that, just because I accidentally right-clicked sometime. Let's go. Some more. Let's go. I'm going to check for another guild mission here in a second, so... harvest this last one, and then I'm going to hide my screen for a second. Logs... No. Nothing pertinent for what I'm doing anyways. Fortunate. I said, it's not necessarily the missions page I don't want you guys to see. There's a Discord link that I don't want to accidentally leak. Because if I did, then I'd have to explain to my guild leader why that happened. Even though we have 2 other people in the guild that are also streamers. At least 2 others. They're more on Twitch anyways. I'm like a hybrid. I streamed on YouTube first, and then I went to Twitch, and I technically could be earning money on Twitch by streaming over there instead, but like fractions of pennies to the dollar, so... I can't wait for the day that I hit 500 subs on YouTube, and then I'm able to actually start making money that YouTube's like, actually, we're going to make this 2,000 subscribers. Thank you. That's half the reason why chat's in sub-only mode. The other half is there's bots on YouTube that like to just spam a bunch of BS in chat. Mainly, it's just... how should we say, illicit content. To avoid any of that, to make sure that the people who are actually, heading over to chat are real people, you can consider it a CAPTCHA. It's a really dumb way to look at it, but very accurate, sadly. Sorry, it was hydrating. At the end of this rotation, I need to run over to Ludwig. He's really close nearby, so it shouldn't take more than, a minute maybe. But I'm gonna go turn in that quest while I still have all these buffs. I don't think it really affects that much. I was about to freak out if I had that on or not. Imagine if I didn't this whole time. Oh man. Ugh. I just gave myself PTSD. But yeah, I'm gonna head over to Ludwig real quick after this and turn in that quest, because that quest does give gathering XP. Speaking of XP, circling back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream about the global labs, a lot of missions for sailing, like dailies, are actually getting an increase of their sailing XP. Most of them are going to be doubled. Which, I mean, some people be like, double of nothing is still nothing. Yeah, but like, you don't need to think about it. 85%. It's a double chance for a Garmoth heart. Double of nothing is still nothing. I hate those people. I almost want to tell them, double your negativity does not mean that you're positive. Maybe it should mean that you're positive. You know, it's a math thing. You multiply a negative with another negative. Yeah, you get it. It's a bad joke, I know. Alright. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about that for the extra sailing XP, because it also is going to apply to the dailies at Okila's Eye. And that basically means that my goal of hitting sailing up to Guru potentially does become more likely. That just means I just need to do a lot of dailies, so, or sailies rather. And there is a person in another guild, it's called Sextant, like the actual like Navy tool. You guys don't know what a sextant is. SEXTANT, sextant. It's some, I don't remember if it's used to like measure distance or maybe angles. It's a archaic tool, I'll say, when used on the water, while used on the water. Yeah, that guild I was in for a little bit, and I'm still in their guild Discord, and there's a person who runs the Sailies like pretty much every day. So if I can't, at the very least, you know, show up to like do my own, I could always just hop on my alt and, you know, join the plat with them. You know, it doesn't take long to do. It's like 20-30 minutes. When I was really pushing for my Karak, I was on my Gallius, and it still took a little bit of time. I have a good buddy of mine, Sir Lefty. You guys might know him if you guys are OGs of my channel, have been following me since day one. No, I'm just kidding. He has been around for a little while as well, I'll say. Not quite as long as my channel is, like, you know, almost 7 years. But he's been around for a bit on YouTube. Me and him would go and do, what's it called? I would take him, I wouldn't kidnap him. I would offer to him to do the Sailies, and he'd be like, oh yeah, you know, I'll come along, why not? It's like, I don't know if I'll ever build a boat, but... And then there was somebody else, I think their name was Miko, M-I-K-O, or maybe it's M-I-I-K-O, I don't remember. It was somebody in the YouTube side of things. When I was live and stuff, I'd be like, you know, going to do dailies and stuff, and they would join me. While I'm at this, thinking about it. All right, 93%, getting closer. Let me go and take a look. When does this person... Usually 5:30. Okay. It seems like it's like once a day. Leaving from Velia, doing OE Velia and Euphoria quests. Okay. That's in... Okay. I can totally do that, actually. Probably need to move an alt over to a Furia, though. I think this is the guild leader of Sexton who runs it. Okay. $95. Far away for that last one. There is a limit on it. Trust me on that one. Pop another energy potion. Try to keep it as close to 600 the entire time as I can. Good discipline for the first hour will only carry over to the second and subsequent hours. Third. Can't open that up. I'm pretty sure that was like almost 40.4. Like that. I'm gonna have to start the second hour. That does mean that this was about 90% for this hour, which is actually insane. Let me turn that off, make sure all the buffs like flush through. Then one fell swoop, I'll have the fairy do majority of them and then just pick the ones that I need to. And then before I start my second hour, I'm going to check to see if there was another, like, herb quest. Maybe. Over 90% for that hour. It's really, really good. I wasn't really paying attention because I was trying to type in guild chat. Got those. This card, yes please. These. Pop. I'm not going to use another flower. I'm going to use another one of these though. So I'm running out of those as well. So. Also now. 0.28. This like patch of 7 here should be enough. Go. Of course it's going to be one of these. I was going to take a screenshot. Even get that one when I was over here? Wow. Alright, I need to hide my screen for a second. Check missions. Nope. It's a bunch of timber missions, not herbs. That's okay. Alright, so started this hour just at, we'll say it was basically Master 30. It was like Master 29, 99%. Pretty darn close. I think, unless I get just insane RNG and get a ton of, what are they called? Events, like the mini games, I don't think that I'm going to hit Guru on just this hour alone. It has to have like a ton of events helping me out, which has only happened like one time. So you can say I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm not hoping for it anyways, because that would be pretty dumb to hope for something that's RNG based. If it happens, it happens. It's a mentality that I've had for years when it comes to RNG elements in this game. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because if you expect that you're going to get it, you'll constantly be disappointed. And if you don't expect to get it, you'll be pleasantly surprised when you get it. That's 100% how I approached my Ultimate Piece grind. I got to a point where I was just like, okay, how much trash loot did I get? Okay, that signified a good hour. Like, I was only really counting the trash loot at a certain point. Most of my time grinding that too was before Dekia Histria, so for anybody curious as to a timetable on that, that's what it was. That's one wallet here. Don't worry, I'll make sure to get the screenshot for the Guru one. If not, I can always just go back on the stream and do that. All right. Crazy how I could tell that my fairy's light wasn't on. And no, it's still pretty bright in game. Here? Yeah. I really want the digging minigame to be more than just like WASD and spacebar. I would love for it to be like a mouse. Energy's getting kind of low. Time for gourd. Also getting to a point where I need to start dumping some stuff out of my inventory, like fruits, berry powder. Let's head over to serpent. There, Kama. Going to. And then Everlasting Herb. I'm going to put that here in Calphion. Everything else is getting trashed. Alright, so I've lost quite a bit of energy so far, probably from some of the events. That's okay. Still over 500 energy, but I might dip a little bit below 400, maybe 475 by the time this comes off, especially this right here. Here. Why did I do that? It's a minor thing. I don't know if you guys can hear it inside the song, but there's like a hi-hat tapping together. Like on quarter notes. It's a minor thing, but it improves the song quite a bit. IMO hi-hat is not used nearly as much for like tiny little accents like that. And I hear something like this with the drums, and I'm like, man, I want to go play drums again. This song is also really good. This song is good. Of Men and Wolves, Baby, Release Me. It's just also kind of got that, like, summertime vibe. There it is. Like, I don't remember what the last one is. Too far? 12%. Still averaging more than 1% per minute though, because like I said, we're basically at 99%, technically master 30, done about 12%, and it's been 9 minutes. So it's still more than 1% per minute, which is good. That means for the next 51 minutes, we'll at least get another, 50%, but I think best case situation, I just hit groove on this hour. Realistically, I would say in between like 70 to 80%. I still would need like another 20 to 30% for the hour or after the hour. Unless I just get an insane amount of good rolls here, which, I mean, I'm not going to say no to, obviously, but... I'm going to save a lot of my life buffs for the various other things. Bartering is just going to take time. Bartering mastery is only really... Well, that's the weird thing. There is no such thing as bartering mastery. If you mouse over it, here, there is no mastery. Your parlay reduction is just based on your level, which is very strange. But, yeah. I'm gonna check guild missions again here in a second. So, 1 second. Yellow grade fish. Thanks, game. That's the only mission. Just go catch some yellowfish. No. Not helpful. And I just love drum grooves like this. They're just so powerful. It really does give me like 2000s, 2010s sort of vibes though. Which is probably why I think Flat Out too. Yeah, 17%. Trash. Get rid of it. So I need to find out if I am going to do, my plan today was, typically I try to like record a video, and that's my way to warm up my voice, weirdly enough. I probably blame when I used to actually had a desk job, because when I had that desk job, it was like, I would go into work at 1 o'clock, 1:30, and I would work until like 9:30. It was an afternoon sort of job. Swing shift? Yeah. So, instead of like warming up my voice at work, I would actually warm it up by recording a video. So, yeah, for the most part, it really comes down to not to yawn, but being unsuccessful. For my YouTube stuff, live streaming is what I could consider like my desk job, so to say, even though I don't, stream 8 hours a day, because, well, thank you. I don't get paid for this, so point to that yet. But, I would typically like record a video. So in my case, these days I'm playing Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, going through the main campaign. If you want to go check that out, you can find it on the channel. I don't have it linked down below, and I'm not going to, sorry. But it's a pretty fun game. But the issue with it is like each episode's like 45 to like 50 minutes. Even if I fail a section of the mission, it's still like about 50 minutes total. I understand that it's not exactly, less than 20-minute user friendly. Like, people's attention span is just atrocious these days. Abhorrent is another word you could use there. But even though that it's a longer form content, that's what I'm used to producing anyways. I'm used to streaming for 3-4 hours, and I'm used to making content that's 30 plus minutes, but still like sub hour. So oh man, this song sounds good already. See how the rest of the song goes, but man, I love this opener. Oh, I like this song. I'll finish my thought and then we'll just kind of vibe out to this music. So usually I would record a video and then I would stream afterwards. That way my voice is warmed up. Today was very different. I actually started streaming and I'm like, do I want to record a video after this? Because my voice is going to be very hoarse. And I'm not sure if I want to. Which means there may not be a video for tomorrow, but that's okay. I just wanted to get this done today, and needing like 3 hours, it was going to take a lot of time. I still might try to record tonight. Don't hold me to it though if there's no video for tomorrow, but I want to try to get something out for you guys tomorrow. We'll see how I feel later. Two. Yeah. Board. I think in the daily special. That's not. Maybe it's daily login then. Okay, daily login. There's gonna be some energy boards soon. Right, I need to set up a storage that's just like all my buffs. At least the ones that I'm not really using. There's a lot of buffs that I still don't use. But they're on this Kuno. What I'm saying without saying it, I need to fix the storage issue on my Kuno because she, for the longest time, has been a mobile storage container and I don't like it. Like, yes, I do want to have a ton of different things like matchlocks in case I want to go hunting. I want to have sniper rifle in case I want to go hunting. I have the various different things like sailor's log and that sort of stuff. That's fine. But I also have like a ton of buffs and stuff that I don't use. Like the roses down here, like the combat one. I think they gave out 10 and I've only used 3 ever. I don't really grind on my Kuno, so simple cron meal is kind of useless, but I do shrines. This here is completely just for, I mean, it has life, I guess. But for the most part, that's like what I would consider a combat buff. Even though it has energy recovery. Hang on. I might use that. But yeah, it's just like certain buffs and stuff I don't really know what they all are, and there are some stuff that are like the older versions of stuff that I don't need anymore. I have some scrolls, like the old dailies. It used to be 200% combat or 30%, I think it was 30% skill XP. Or you can get the upgraded version of it, and it's a whole complicated thing. All you need to know is that, I don't remember it really, but all you need to know is that they simplified a lot of it. So it's either a life buff or a combat buff every day. And I still have a lot of the older, like 90% skill XP. If we go to my family inventory, if I can show it off. This is what it is now. 200%, 30%. But I have like a bunch of these that are the 90% versions, and then I have a bunch that are the 600% versions. So unless I can combine these two together to then make the, like these, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't even need combat XP. Like, I have no intention to get my Tricaposha anytime soon. I feel like I have more than a Tricaposha right now. For those of you who don't know, it's a joke. Alright. Getting up to level 65 gives you a Tricaposha necklace, so I don't need that. I think I'm good. I got a Pen Ogre right now. I was trying to claim the other one. I thought I clicked it, but it didn't. My bad. Alright, 27%. It's been 22 minutes. If I can get 60% minimum, that'd be good for this hour. And then I'll probably have to do like another 40 minutes. So pretty darn close to 3 hours. And at that point, I might just burn the extra 20%. I don't know. I should probably, just for thoroughness, do 3 full hours today, regardless of when I actually get it or not. Now, if it was like an hour and 10 minutes, or like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and then I would hit Guru, so I have 50 minutes worth of buffs, I might want to skedaddle my way over to my farm and then just like sparingly be on the character while I get farm XP. Like, maybe I could do that instead, but yes, I use the word skedaddle in 2025. You're welcome. There we go. I need to repair my hoe. almost 30%.
Under the brightness of the cigarette flame, good old bittersweet.
I mean, it's not. It might.
Still full of spite, but with
Percent.
a different name.
I don't know.
Something's not working, my shadow's returning. Without hope.
We're at 29% with 23 minutes into the hour. So it'll at least be double this. 23 is 46, which gives me 14-ish minutes. Half of this would be another 15%, so it would be like about 75%, yeah. That's a rough approximation, just so FYI. It's those two. Man, a lot of these songs are bangers in my opinion. They're between like the vocals and like the chord progression melody, it's just, to me, it's top notch. Ready for the build up? Man, it's just so powerful. I love songs like this though, to be honest. Just a little bit too far. There we go. Let's keep these, that. Card, yes, please.
I believe that if it hurts, it's gonna make me better. Fill my cup, it's not enough before it's running over. I believe that if it hurts, it's gonna make me better. Fill my cup,
There we go.
it's not enough before it's running over. Do the deed, do what you need into the night forever. I smash those walls.
And do another gourd. Ah, yeah, 1 minute. There is a Marnie's Endurance Potion that I used 2 of them actually. I don't remember exactly where I got them from. Probably from Deadeye. Okay. Where are we at now? 35. 5.56. 36 point. That was 20 Caphras. Okay, that was a big one. Yeah, that was a big one. 7 plus another 50. 56. What's crazy? So the guy singing here. I don't know how many of you guys have ever heard of Petra. They're like, I think they started in the 60s, maybe 58, I'm not sure. Might be mixing up with other bands. But Petra was a Christian band. They still are a Christian band as far as I know, but like the original Petra Boys are not really involved that much. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them have passed away, but I think a lot of them went on to do like solo stuff or just, you know, go do other things with their lives basically. But this guy kind of sounds like one of them. I'm not sure if It's like a mixture of two of them, actually. There's Greg X Volts, and then I think, who was the other one? I always forget his name, I'm sorry. But he kind of sounds like between the two main singers of Petra. No one was Greg X Volts. Just don't remember who the other one was. Oh, don't forget to hydrate. Oh. All the animals go over the tree. That's weird. EA and their physics. I just watched it on the stream again. Stream replay, it's funny. Okay, I really need a music board here. Is that close enough? Yeah. We're about 30 minutes in, roughly. 29 technically. About 40. So it might be 80% if the percentages keep up, which would be good. But I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to use a third hour of buffs. But not use like a full 3 hours of gathering. I'm going to check guild missions here in a second. Let me harvest these a little bit here and then I'll check again. I'd like to do this one. I'll hide my screen for a second. There is a wild grass exclusively, so I guess I'll do that one. Not that one. John Laurie? Hey Garrett, how's it going? I don't remember if it's Greg X Volts. I know John Laurie was one of them, but I thought there was somebody else who also sang. Bob Hartman, I believe, is the guitarist. What's his name? I do not remember. Yep. Was it just Greg X Volts and John Laurie? I could swear there was somebody else. You're gonna make me look up while I'm streaming. How dare you? Is it maybe John Schlitt? Maybe? I'm not sure. Singer. Greg Volts. I think it might have been John Schlitt. Might have been. I think it is, might be John Schlitt, maybe. Greg X Wells, John Schlitt, those are the two that, according to the wiki, that was like the main ones. I know John Laurie did also sing as well, so, you know, there is that, but kind of gives me Greg X Volts, though. Is it actually Greg X Volts? Or is it just Greg Volts? Yes, it is Greg X Volts. The only X that I could possibly think of for a name is like Xavier. X-A... Vier. V-I-E-R, I think. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, this is how you spell it, and then it's not spelled right. Oh, man. The funny thing is, though, is that this does not have either one of those names mentioned in the title of this song. This song is by Sven Karlsson featuring Red Revision. Let's see. That's actually almost 50%. That's crazy. Somebody over there acting kind of weird. They didn't go by. They like went off the side of the road. Maybe they're deer harvesting. If that's the case, I mean them no harm if they mean me no harm. Maybe that's where they like swap channels instead of like stand over here. Gives me 80s vibes. It kind of does. Like I was saying earlier, most of these songs are kind of giving me like 2000s kind of. Like when I hear some of these songs, I'm like, Flat Out 2. It's more like early mid 2000s, I think. Could be early 2000, like 2010s, 20 teens, I should say. 2013, 2014, maybe. I don't remember when Flat Out 2 was made, is what I'm saying. Especially a song like this, like the open hi-hat, kind of disco groove. 2002. If it was 2002, then I feel kind of bad because Hostile Waters was 2002 for sure, but it was a UK game, so maybe they didn't have as good technology because it's so polygonal. Let me check. It has to be later than 2002, in my opinion, or Rage Software just didn't have good computers. 2006, yeah. At least I'm fairly certain Hostile Waters was 2002. That's what the title screen says. Original was 2004. I can see that. Can I slam down another gourd? 2 minutes. I'm gonna slam down one more of these because it's an extra energy per tick, and then also gives me 50 energy. Helps to supplement a little bit. I'm probably gonna be doing this at least for another hour. Not gonna lie though, this music is a much better choice than last stream. That might also just be, you know, like dopamine kicking in. Like, I know I'm going to hit Guru 1 in like an hour. This music is kind of like pumping me up for that, so it could just be that.
White snow, red sky, reach up for so high. Blue eyes, fake cry, beware of the fox tonight.
Can't reach that far one now. How close do I need to be to reach that one, I wonder? I would need to be basically on top of this one, and I believe I can reach all of those. Try not to reinvent the wheel here. Actually, this close to being done. Okay. Sounds like I need to play more Flat Out 2 soon. I mean, that's up to you if you want to. It's just that's kind of where my mind goes, like hearing these songs like, oh, okay. Okay, bye. That was a guildmate. My secrets have been revealed. Fine though.
Sneak out, keep fighting. I will take a chance to break free.
53%. 53.91 to be exact. Nothing insane. It was a 0.35, I think. Flat 2 might actually make it into the Valentine's. I don't know what I want to call it. Valentine's week? Love for Games week? I'm not sure. I hide my screen here for a second. Mission complete. I just moved to the next spot, no worries. I'm trying to maximize the amount of APM, so I'm like doing everything I possibly can in the service of moving around and harvesting. Yeti is spawning in 5. Prepare for copyright after copyright. No, I'm not going to play Flat Out 2 with the music. When I did YouTube videos for Flat Out 2, I know, crazy, I did actually do that. I mentioned this earlier, but I don't think you were here. If you were, you weren't paying attention. Or maybe, I don't know. Just assuming. I had 3 different folders. I had a folder that was just derby music, I had a folder that was race music, and I had a folder that was street music. And I never like completed street, but I at least did like 1 or 2 episodes of street before I got bored and moved on to something else. But the majority of the time, the music I was using was from the YouTube audio library. So I turned off the in-game music. Played the game with mainly with just the sound effects, so I'd still be able to like hear crashes and like react to it and stuff. But in post, I would add in the music. I'm sure you're familiar with it because if I remember correctly, that's what you did too. Buried treasure. How much was that? 17 sharps? Not bad. I am not on the right keys. 6. In about 40 minutes, almost 60%. It might be another 30 minutes after, I'm not sure. I'm trying to get a good feel for it and gauge roughly how much longer I need to do this. I'm thinking at least, maybe at most, maybe another hour. Maybe like 45 minutes at least. I don't really want to use all my buffs though for the next hour, if I'm honest. I'll use ones that I know that I'm getting, like these ones here. I have a ton more of these teas, and they gave out a bunch of teas recently. I'll turn that one off. That one I'll use. I'll turn that one off. I'll turn that one off, and I'll just use that. So it'll just be like these, really. If I was going to do the second one once I finish the first, however, I can't reach out. One second. There's on the time period where I had to make a choice to stream 2 times a week or do editing videos. Yeah. I will say, as long as you don't have to edit much, it's not too bad. Instead of, so the old way I used to edit videos, I would rewatch the entire thing in the editing software just to make sure that it all looked good. And now I'm like, okay, I know there's this cutscene at about this period of time inside the video, so I just jump to where that is, maybe adjust volume, normalize it, do whatever I need to do. But I don't rewatch the entire thing anymore, and that's saved a lot of time. Root. Yep. At the same time, when you got fired, we don't talk about that, so I won't. So I went with live streaming due to not taking on or being on your computer that much. I mean, yeah. I told you to get lost, kid. For anybody curious, the huge lore dump that just happened, Garrett, was I had a day job that I wasn't at home most of the time, and then after my time was done there, Mr. You got fired. Garrett was using my computer to like edit, live stream, do all that fun stuff. Well, a lot more free time had been given to me because I wasn't working, so I was able to like actively play on my computer and stuff, which led to like 6 to 8 hours of Black Desert a day most days. So there's a lot of times when Garrett was streaming back then where I was in the background, I was playing Black Desert, or playing other games on my computer. It was primarily Black Desert, if I'm honest. Yeah, what do we got? 62%. You know what? I can't wait for somebody to scream at me, just put this on your hotbar, because I'm sure, yeah. Just put it on your hotbar, dude. What are you doing? You're wasting your time. Nah, I want to make sure that if I go to click it, I have to click it. Yeah, most of the time, a lot of the things I'm going to be doing, as far as the other life skill stuff, I'm not really going to be using a lot of life skill buffs. It's just going to take time on a lot of that stuff. I do have artifacts and lightstones, and that will help out quite a bit, but I'm not that concerned about run inverter drops, although I could, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Inverter. I made, I think it was like 2,000 or something like that, like a year or two ago. Somebody over there, don't, please. They're on horseback. They're not. Guild name Red Wolves. Don't think about it. Are they spawn camping the first spot? I think they are. I think streaming was the go-to. In a lot of ways it is. Okay, they just channel hopped, it looks like. I don't see them over there, unless they... There is a weird mechanic with crouching where technically you can kind of be hidden, so... It's the last one out. Of course, it's the last one to check. So we're about to find out if that person's still over there. I don't see their horse. My render distance isn't that far, but, I'm pretty sure they saw me and just decided, yeah, we're just going to go to a different server. If something ever came of it, too, well, I got proof. Okay, this is going to sound kind of cringy to some people. There was a band, I want to say their name was Yellow Card. They had a few songs on Flat Out 2. And this is like the big reason why I'm like, oh, that sounds like Flat Out 2. Yellow Card had a song called Ocean Avenue. I personally really like the song. And ever since then, that songs that are similar to that, that's the like one of the biggest quote unquote like guilty pleasure of mine when it comes to listening to music is songs that are not typically like lively and happy. They're more like breakup songs, kind of. It's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, the person server hop, that's good. But songs that a lot of people would be like, oh man, that's so depressive. Why do you listen to that? It's like, well, I don't know. I just find comfort in it. It's weird. I think that's the reason why people kind of look at me strange when I say stuff like that. Like, oh, why would you like a song that makes you sad? Why do you like a song that makes you happy? Oh, everybody's different. Let's go ahead and throw the powder. I'm gonna open this back up, head over to Kama. Try to keep menuing to a minimum. All in the service again of just trying to keep harvesting as fast as possible, like a vacuum cleaner around here. Or I guess it's more like a lawnmower because I'm using a hoe to like harvest. You get the picture. I'm a Roomba. That's what I'm saying. I'm also very glad that even though I tend to R-spam like crazy, so last stream I was getting a little irritated because when a mini game pops up, sometimes I like accidentally start harvesting immediately because I'm just spamming R most of the time. You can get 2 mini games back to back and it resets the mini game, and you essentially just missed out on 1 mini game. And for hours where mini games are very sparse, and that happens multiple times, it's frustrating because you just wasted, let's say you got 4 mini games, but each one of them was technically a double. You just lost 4 mini games for that hour. And that's what was happening last time. I kept doing that and I'm like, why am I doing that? I need to stop spamming R, but I haven't learned because I'm still doing it, so. Like here, you know, the box popped up meaning that I was harvesting while the event was going on. And the worst part is you can't stop it, as far as I know. I don't think you can. The next time that I get a minigame and I'm also harvesting at the same time, I'm going to try to like use mouse to move somewhere else. We'll see how well that goes though. Nine minutes left for this hour. Ooh, Cavros. Alright, so yeah, we're about 73%, 9 minutes left to go. That's, if we're going to guarantee 9%, that's at least 82%. It's very, very close. So for this last hour, I'm not going to run like every single buff. I'll just run things like Verders, like the 15-minute Verders, Perfume. Buffs that are accessible or easy to get again, you know? Yeah, I tried to like left click to move my character. So there's no way to cancel this. So PA, 2 cents from a life skiller that you don't want to listen to because you don't want to listen to life skillers unless we complain on the forum and there's like 5 of us. Kind of rude, but true. Make it to where if the minigame pops up, your character is interrupted, or when the bar gets full at the bottom, like they're going to harvest a second time, it just says this action can't be done at this time. And so you can't harvest and reset the minigame. If you even care, because these minigame events have been out for, I don't know, year and a half, maybe longer. I doubt my voice will be heard either, so. I mean, I can try to move with like WASD, but I don't think that also does anything. %76%. I didn't get it to do it that time. That was a good proc on that. 76. I think this is at least going to hit 80. Especially if I can get one of those events with Caphras. That'll be a good, like, I don't know, 1% or so. Pop another seafood. I'm not gonna lie, I expected to do like 3 full hours. The fact that Master 30, so basically how this works is each level up to Master, you know, Apprentice, Professional, Artisan, I think Novice is the first level. I could be mistaken, I might be missing one. It's been forever since I've seen those. Those levels go 1 to 10, and then what would be 11 becomes the next tier up. Master, however, Artisan is before Master, so Artisan, same thing. Artisan 11 becomes Master 1. At this point, Master goes up to 30, and then Master 31 is Guru 1. So that, if that gives you any context, once this hits full 100%, what would be Master 31, it becomes Guru. And then that will officially mark 6 of 11 life skills. There's 11 here, you can count them up if you want. 6 of 11 are going to be Guru. And that is big. It means I've had no life. Especially Alchemy. Alchemy was the worst. Processing, I think I've leveled up like twice recently. I leveled up one time last night. I was just processing copper ore and stuff, so. But yeah, hunting, definitely up there. I've caught up on fishing, actually. My hunting was higher than my fishing for the longest time, and then recently I've been doing a lot of fishing at night. So yeah, it's pretty good. There, and there we go. So up to 80%, got 20% more to go. This might even get 85%, just 15% left to go. Did I repop another one? No, I did a value pack, but the book, no. Still got an hour on that. Well, I timed it perfectly to even use all 3 hours of the book. That book was a 7-day book, so I popped that a week ago. And the first stream I did, I don't remember when the first stream, like what day it was, but it definitely was within the last week, I think. Yeah. All this just so I can say I am one of very few that have suffered through getting to Guru 1 on Gathering. My next goals are, like I mentioned in the my goals for 2025 in Black Desert video. It wasn't titled that, but 2025 goals Black Desert Online. Is to try to hit Master 20 on these 3. And then sailing, I would like to get it up to like Master... Well, Master would be nice, actually, like Master 1. With the upgrade of the sailing XP for the dailies, it might be better. I might be able to push for... Do I dare say Guru 1 sailing by the end of the year? That's pretty bold. I mean, I want to hit everything in Guru, but bartering is going to be a little rough. I just need to spend literal hours of my life doing that. Gosh. Yeah, I couldn't move, by the way, there. There we go. Let's see, 83%. Kind of probably noticed as well, I've been a little bit more lax on my energy concern because I know the end is nigh. The end is nigh. I'm not that concerned about it. Still got 15% to go. Probably another couple of rotations, honestly. Well, for sure a couple more rotations. I need to also do my weeklies for the snowboard event area, I think. Yeah, I do. I might do that after I do this. Like I said, I'm not going to run full buffs for this last hour. It's not even going to be an hour, like I said.
Returning is not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I see.
Also, I might play Warframe soon on the channel, Extreme Warframe. Apparently they have Lavos Prime nowadays. I got a push notification from the Warframe companion app. And they were talking about Lavos Prime in it, so no clue how to get him. He's probably one of those that you just need to do dailies with your syndicates and then get relic packs and that sort of stuff. So if you guys are interested in more Warframe, keep your eyes peeled. So we're just going to use Perfume Inverter. That's pretty much all I'm going to use to get this last little bit, because it's not going to take... It might take like 10 minutes with all those buffs, and I don't really want to use like all those buffs. I might, just for giggles... Which candy? Oh yeah, I got a lot of candy. So I'll use those. I'll use that one just for giggles. Probably use that one as well, because I have like 300 of those. I'll use some buffs, but buffs I'm not that concerned about holding on to. And again, buffs, they were made to be used, but my dumb, like, I need to hold on to everything brain won't let me do that, so. But not too much longer. Probably another 15-20 minutes, I would say. I should probably drink more water. Get over here, I'll do that. Alright. Alright, game, just be nice to me. Give me like 20 more events, we're done. Please. As far as Black Desert content for future, mostly because of my goals of trying to hit various milestones in life scaling this year. I'm probably going to end up doing a lot more like bartering or sea monster grinding. I do want to try to attempt to go for an Ebonruth Knoll, if for nothing else, just to say that I got one. Plus, it is a very good perk to have while out in the ocean, so it'd be nice to get that. Not an absolute necessity, similar to like the compass. The compass was more necessary though, in my opinion, because now I can just like click on a spot in the ocean and then just like actually auto path to it instead of, you know, having to babysit and watch. So compass, in my opinion, was a little bit more worthwhile, a little bit more necessary, but Ebonruth Knoll would be nice to have. Eventually I would like to get it. It doesn't have to be like my first ever chest, but man, it would be so sweet if it was. I would have so many people mad at me, but that's okay. Third time repairing my hoe today. 90? Okay. My eye, it looked blurry. I thought I saw 98%. I was like, dude, that was fast. No, it's just 90%. Yeah, you can see just how slow some of this is. 0.02, 0.05, 0.04. 0.04. 0.04. 0.05. Oh, very, very slow. I'm not sure if I should turn over to Master here at the end, just because, why not? That's a cool graphic right there. What exactly is that? Is that target chase? What the frick is going on there? Okay. That looks cool. Not sure why that's doing that. Classic PA, having weird bug by elements. It's 92%. To be honest, I probably could hit Guru just from turning in the Fairy's Breath. Also glad that I'm streaming in case, so on Master 30, I got prompted with the level up at the top, and then immediately, like right after that, a sharp shard, like, moved the message, so I couldn't get a screenshot. Thankfully, it was recorded on the stream, so, and I might even, like, turn on local recording just for a second when I get close to it, just so, in case our internet kind of craps out about the time I get it. Because you never know. About 94%. Yep, 94. what's going on with that. It's very weird. Man, I'm so used to having all the buffs. I'm like, man, this is taking forever. Or maybe just because I know I'm like right there at the end. Oh, it's even doing the same thing on my potion. That's cool. This is getting more and more cursed. Ugh. There's a part of me that wants to like restart my game just in case. Honestly, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm gonna finish this rotation and I'll restart my game just in case. The fundamental laws of the universe are breaking down right before our eyes. There it goes again. My dimensional black hole has started. Who knows, maybe I have Palkia in my backpack. Well, Palkia and Dialga, I guess. $96.69, look at that. Crazy. There it goes. Alright, I'm going to, after this harvest, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect real quick. Wrong one, there we go. BRB. Let me relaunch the game here. So it's at 5:30. Do this every day, basically. Yeah, basically every day. Cool. Bear with me. One moment. Why would I? Sorry, I got a push notification on my phone. Push notification on my phone saying, or advertising, because I have Newegg, advertising a laptop that you can rotate the screen and it's a touchpad. I'm largely opposed to touchscreen laptops. I personally don't like them, but I get the appeal though, because how many people like tablets, but they like the versatility and universal ability to have a laptop instead of a desktop computer. So it's kind of 2-in-1, and if that being the case, like you can tablify it, or you can just like use it like a laptop. But I'm against touchscreens. Like my phone's okay, tablet's okay. On a computer, really like that. On a computer, anyways. 1 second. It was there, and now we're black screen of deathing. Okay. Vi elements seem to be back. Okay. Second. Where is it? Okay, we're good. 97.01, very, very close. Okay, my UI seems fine now. Everything looks a little different though. I don't know if that's just my eyes. I mean, time of day did just change, so maybe it's that. Maybe it was like a difference of 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. I'm not sure, but everything definitely looks like hazier foggier. Okay, very, very close. Just a hair over 2.5, or hair under 2.5. All right, less than 2, less than hair over 1.5. Oh boy. You notice how slowly I'm going here? I want to make sure that I get a good screenshot of it. Okay. Go away, payment. Daily just ticked over. Here we go. And just like that, we're done. .03. We're done. I'm gonna go share it in the Discord real quick. I'm gonna share this in another one here. Oh boy. Sorry, I was reading some other Discord messages. One from my sister. Let's head over. I don't know what to do with my life now. Let's head over to Calphion. Alright. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. 6 out of 11. Got Guru 1 on Gathering. Accomplished today. January 31st, 2025. It's currently 4:02 p.m., which is just after reset, which is 0 UTC. Fishing, Guru 13. Hunting, Guru 12. Cooking, Guru 41. Alchemy, Guru 4. And processing, Guru 29. The next 3 targets on my list is training, trading, and farming. And of the 3, I've been doing farming and training a little bit more. Trading, I have kind of casually been doing, if I'm honest. Selling cooking boxes that are made over in Valencia, shipped over to Grana, and then just selling them does net you a little bit of trading XP. Doing fishing overnight and then taking the fish. I fish over in Medea, however you want to say it. There's a spot on the pier that apparently you can get some good fish, or like rare fish. I just end up getting a lot of like gold and red fish, so I just take those all the way over to Camasilvia again. Thankfully you can well with them nowadays, so that's good. Still can't do that with trade goods, PA. Cooking boxes would be nice to do that, just saying. Maybe you can, I just haven't tested it, but... yeah, so with trading, you can take the fish over to somewhere else. So I've been taking the yellow fish over to Kama to then trade to the fish deliverer person. And then I go over to the trade manager over there and sell the red fish. to them. So that gives me a little bit of trading. And then farming, obviously, I just set up like a couple days ago. So those away. So that was a total of 46 Caphras with another 482. I mean, I got a couple thousand here. I don't need these seeds, so I'm just going to toss those. Head over here. Amount of Eternal Winter, I'm going to put that in there. And Camo, put that in there. I need to put away some guild stuff, so 1 second. Alright. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of heading over and doing a little bit of farming for now. So, that on there. Let's head over there. Alright. So we're going to head over, do a little bit of farming to end out the stream today. It's about all I wanted to do, and thankfully I did get it done today. So, one less thing that I have to worry about as far as the guru stuff goes. However, I'm just going to have to focus on doing a little bit of farming. I think every time that I go to prune and then harvest, or just prune like this, it's almost like 5% or something at this point. So farming is just naturally going to happen. I just need to be motivated enough and not consider this a chore to do like 4 times a day. Like I could do pruning and stuff here and then do some bartering, and then once I'm done doing some bartering, you know, I can come back and do this again. I could give the +4 silver embroidered that I have onto a different character, my Sork. She should have Trilogia, everything for accessories, so I could at least use that and then use the Lightstone combo on her just so I have somebody there all the time, but I don't know. We'll see. The big thing is getting blush leaves, because then I can always convert those into other stuff as well. Yeah, it feels good to see Guru on Gathering, man. I'm telling you. One of my year-end goals are done. Now it's just trying to find the next one to focus on. And I think training AFK overnight can be good, especially during events like the XP event right now. Just focus on training XP, not so much mount EXP. And then I could also just go around just getting a lot more horses, like capturing them near Serendia. Because that's a good way to do that actively. And I might do that. We'll see. So 18.85 is what I started with. Get these all done, and then I'll take a look afterwards. I think Averter speeds this up, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Cool. Is there any way to speed up farming harvesting or like pruning? I don't think there is. I really think it is like, yeah, it's over 3 seconds. That's alright. Farming is meant to be a slow thing. It's not meant to be, you know, grinding. That could be said about every life skill, honestly. To be honest too, these are pepper crops. Pepper is not the best for this location, so I think it's like 4 hours, and with this, yeah, it gets extended much longer, so I can at least harvest these, harvest them before I go to bed, plant them, when I wake up they'll be ready. So it's like at least twice a day, but I can also just like, I could probably do it 3 times a day if I'm active and like pruning and that sort of stuff throughout the day. And just after like a day of doing this, look at how many magicals I have here. And there's that part of me again that's like, I don't want to waste these. But it's like 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's all 6 of these. So then one of these has to have normal. Yeah, I don't have 10 fences. I only have 7. So I need to get more contribution points, which I've also been passively working on as well. I think Duvikroon is the best for that. What I should do is, I have a Mewa that I have set up for the snow event right now. I think after that gets done, I'm going to move her over to Duvikroon and then just do the dailies over there with a contribution book. It's a tome that gives you like 10% extra contribution, so probably should do that. To be honest, I'm at that point where like getting up to 450 is going to be tough. Then 450 to 475 is also tougher. And then getting up to 500, I think 500 to 501 is just ridiculous. So as far as like the impossibility cap, 500 is like what most people would consider a hard cap. But you can go higher. I think the highest that is, when I was looking it up the other day, the highest that the chart went up to was like 509, and it was just labeled 509 plus. So 18.85 is what I had. We're up to 29. So that was over 11, or not even 11%. It was over 10% at least. So 10% every time I do that. I could do that like 3 times a day. Yeah, farming's not going to be too bad. It's just going to be time consuming, unfortunately. I should put these in here. Let's see. 2,000 of these. I need 50. Right now. 500. So I need 400. Ah. Right click. 400. Pure powder reagent. Did I finally move some of that over here? I sure did. Before. Is there any ancient spirit dust on anybody else? Yes, there is. Because now I can technically do one more. So 100 more. And this, I believe, is simple alchemy with all 3 of these, right? Just spirit dust, black stone, and then pure. I was looking at the recipe without seeing simple alchemy at the top, so that's my bad. Oh, goodness. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I'm now 6 of 11 when it comes to... Guru, sorry, I was stretching out. My back's hurting too. Everything's like glitching, and I apologize if that is a little disturbing. Kind of bothered me a little bit too. So over 2,000 Caphras. For anybody curious, I do have a few gear pieces that I need to go for. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get a second full set of Slimming Gorgon. So I'm trying to pay attention to like how many Caphras I have. I can also make these while I'm at it, making stuff. So that'll be enough for 80, so that should be 160. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit of processing here, and don't mind me as I talk. So, yeah, I want to get a full second set of Slimming Gorgon. So things like, for instance, right now I have a second Dawn's Glove. So I probably could tap it a little bit, if I'm honest, at the end of the stream here. I'm trying to go for a try on that. That would replace the current Dawn's Glove that I have, which is the green version. I do have a Labresca helmet. There you go. I do not have a second one. I would like to get a second one. I don't believe... Do I have a second helmet? I don't think I do. I do have a Pen Griffin helmet. Is this one I tap? Oh, this is the one I reformed. Never mind. So I do have a second helmet, so we're good on that. I just need the Caphras is what I'm getting at. The other one is Fallen God. I only have the one. It's a silent, which is a +3. That's the only one I have at +3. The other ones are +2. That would require either Dim Tree, Spirit Armor. I do have one at Pen, and I know what some of you are going to say. It's much more Caphras intense. I get it. I know. I'm still going to do it because I don't have a red nose, and I don't want to tap a red nose up. And I know that other people will be like, well, you have the Magnus gift box. You said that you were never going to use it. Now's a good time to use it. I could, or I could just leave it there and just flex on people and say that I never used it. So that's why we're doing that one. So Dim Tree it is. And the last one is Boots, the Aetors. Aetors, unfortunately, it is also green. I do not have the blue version, which is DR. I do want the blue one. However, that is either Muskin or Urgon. I don't believe I have an Urgon. I do have one that's a Tep, but it's not Pen. The other one is Muskin. I do have a Muskin shoes at Pen. So, for the most part, for the full second set, I have pretty much everything that is necessary. I've got the other 3 items here. The big issue, obviously, is Caphras, but I do want to point your attention to this. This is a C10. I don't know why I C10 the second one, but I did. My current one's a C7, but this C10, it doesn't show up inside inventory here. Trust me, it's a C10. This is enough Caphras to afford the Dim Tree, and a little extra. So all I'm concerned about getting right now is about 15,000 for the Griffin helmet and the Muskin shoes. The Dim Tree is already technically covered. I'm just waiting for an extraction event, if they ever do it. If they don't, then it's like 800 million silver, which isn't too bad. It's like an hour at Olin's, honestly. So, but yeah, that is that's why I'm trying to. I'm sorry about all the flickering. I'm gonna try to not show a lot of it, I guess. Maybe if I just zoomed in more, I don't know. The things that I'm trying to go for primarily is just Caphras. I could just buy a ton off the market, but even at that, like 1,000, that's still like nothing really. If I go Caphras, it's 2031. Where's it at? Where's it at? Caphras calculator. Let me show my screen so I can show you what I'm looking at here. So, Pen armor, for instance, 0 to 10 is 7,224. To do a Kudum, which is an offhand, it's 8,000. So if I were to extract this out, just so you know, this is how much that I would get out of it. I would lose 400. And it would also cost 844,000, which isn't great, or 844 million, I should say. Not the greatest in the world, if I'm going to be completely honest, but again, you look at this and you go 8,400, go Pen Dim Tree, 8,200. So this will give me 200 extra if I were to extract it today. The other two are these ones here, which is simply just the helmet and shoes. Excuse me. Helmet and shoes. And, yeah. This does not include the cost of the flame either. I do have a pre-order on the Flame of Frost. I need to get a pre-order on the Flame of Resonance, which is for the shoes. Or just grind Darkseeker's Retreat, which I don't really want to do. I could care less. So, I need this times by 2. Dim Tree is taken care of, so I don't have to worry about that, thankfully. So that is majority of why I'm trying to pay attention to Caphras. Like, ooh, Caphras. Let me take a look, actually. Ember. I have Despair, but no Resonance on the market. Only a few orders, too. What's the other one I was looking at? It's flame. Wanted to take a look for full flames. Resonance, frost, yeah. There's 294 main flames, and then frost, 278. I'm not the most concerned about getting this flame, obviously, because, well, I don't have the Caphras to just make that today, so I'm not really concerned about it, you know? Anything over here that I can get? I guess I can get that. We'll go ahead and do this, I think, is what it is. Is it that? Yeah, it should be. I'll find out. I don't think it matters too much on that. This will be 80 of these. I at least will get a upgrade today. Oh, bug asshole, I forgot about that. Should probably move my character over there. I do also need one Garmoth. 4 hours, about 5 hours from now, so it's 9:15. Okay. Somebody just said in guild chat. This is the one I want to upgrade. And just in case, oh, I'm pretty sure it's going to go, so we'll just swing on a ring here and there. Yup. But you know, this necklace deserved it. Because I don't want to repair its durability just yet. I need to repair all these durabilities. How much is that going to be, actually? I'm sure it's more than 200. That was a pity on that necklace. Okay. I can probably get these back up to full. The ones that went anyways. Gotta be able to get one. I was just Omega Curse, man. I swear. Got a step. Those of you who don't know why I'm like flickering the repair there. Occasionally you might see like black bars on the side. It just indicates that it was a, oh yeah, I never actually got that. I was like, why is this damaged? When you repair a gear, you have a chance to add 1+ to its current durability. So like this is 30. If I repair it once and then hit repair, it has a chance to give me an extra 1 to its current durability, not its max durability. So you can basically save a memfrag is what I'm getting at here. However, is this going to need 500? If so, this is going to suck, but, yeah, flawless. I know it's 10 per 1. Yeah, that would be 500. Let's not do that. Let's just do 5. Because I don't want to use that much Caphras. I'll use some of what I used today. How about that? And it is a eating? Yes. Eat this, go. Alright, well this does its thing. I'm gonna go get some water. We're gonna swing at that Dawn's Glove and hope for a try today. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Got a little distracted. So, anything else that I can do here? Maybe. Let's head over to my sorceress here. So what we're gonna do here, like I said, we're gonna smash the Dawn's glove. I was like, Dawn's helmet? Dawn's shoes? Dawn's glove. We're gonna smack that a few times. I'm gonna attempt to go for try, which is +3. I think it's called silent, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, I wish this would stop harassing me. So we're gonna grab as many of those as we can. I don't believe there's any memory. Artisans. Artisan's memory would be nice. Artisan memory. I'd probably get some 15 memfrags in that. There's also these, which are none. It'd be nice to get that, but that either. I could get some down here, but nah. As memory. Okay. Nothing else there. Okay, that's unfortunate, but what we can do here. All right, so let's get this all the way repaired up, and let's give it a couple shots here, shall we? Clicking hit the space bar faster. Yeah, we're good. My fingers are kind of numb after that. That's fine. All right, so I have a few stacks here. So is 50 good? Not really. Do I have an 80? I have 100. I do have an 80. Let's grab these. BSA. Let's grab that, 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 that. Okay. Do I not have Valk's Cry? I do. Have all of them, why not? Here we go. I technically can go one more attempt on it with all these memfrags. Can I at least get one? No. Guess I will. Alright, cool. Well, we tried. Not happy about it, but we tried. Okay. Stupid. Anything else that I need to do? I don't think so. I could sell these, actually. How much would that even go for? Ow, my knuckle. I did this not too long ago and I regretted it, so, you know. It's about $1.50. The reason I'm thinking about it is high value pack, so. Like, I could also sell these, but is it really worth it? Not really. Surprised they haven't allowed you to list these on the market yet, or masses yet. I don't know if I want to sell any of these stuff, if I'm honest. I need to find out how to get the last one here, actually. Because I still don't have the fish tank. I never did that. I was very close to it, but I didn't get it. care about getting the horses yet. Nothing else really there. I need to move stuff out of here. Well, I don't need to necessarily. Probably should though. 58 of these. Off to a good start on these, honestly. I think that's about it for today. I don't think there's really much of anything else I want to do. I'm just looking over storages now because I have nothing better to do. Here's my backup debos. That's what I was going to do. Where... You're in Duberburn. Okay. Maybe I'll turn my Deadeye into the lady who does that. Alright, let's take a look. I don't know exactly how to access this. I don't know if I need to graduate first or not. Potentially. Have I done the entire season pass? I sure have. So I'm going to graduate my Deadeye just because I probably should have done this a little bit ago, but it's whatever. Don't mind, this is totally normal for Pearl Abyss. Maybe. If it goes past, usually after 20 seconds it reconnects. If it goes past that, then we're gonna have problems. Okay, we're fine. Okay. So let's head over. Fugger should be over here. That is not what I wanted you to do, but okay. Is it not? I have those all on. That's going away soon, so here, let me help you. I could swear... Where is it? How do you do it? Hang on. What I'm looking for anybody who's done it before, then you can laugh at me, I guess. If that makes you feel better about yourself. But essentially it is the... Tuvula to Karazad. Okay. So what you need is you need graduation cap in your inventory. Talk to the Black Spirit. Leveling aid? I think it's leveling aid, Fugger's aid, I believe. New ascent. These take you to like all the spots for the potions. Do I need to do these? The one shot figure see some quest leveling aid. These new quests will help you on. Okay. So I could do these. This is the one I want, I think. Yeah. So this is the one I want. So you talk to him a few times. And then so he gives you this, which allows you to take a pen Tuvula weapon, and then you can start enhancing it toward a deck Tuvula weapon, which then you can exchange for a pen Black Star weapon. And then this one here for the accessory will give you, I believe, a hex, I believe. I need Essence of Dawn for that. Yeah, so it converts a Tuvula accessory into a Hex Tuvula, which is 6, and then you enhance it up to deck, and then you exchange it back for a Tet Karazad accessory. Plus he gives me a ton of fail stacks, which is intended to help me get that 10 Tuvula into the deck. So now what I need is Essence of Dawn. Essence of Dawn, I think I need 100 of these things. And yeah, it's about 10 bill. Cool. So here comes the real question, right? What do I want for a Karazad? Honestly, if I'm looking at my normal gear, I could do like one of the rings, for instance. I could even do like a necklace. After looking at things, I think my best bet is actually going to be the earring for 2 reasons. One, this is going to sound really dumb, but I need to get to a +7 Karazad, which is, I imagine, pretty hard. It will give me 18 AP, which is the same thing as the Vaha here. I will also get 13 accuracy, which is only -1, but it removes the -4 DP there. So that's the only real reason that I would want to go for a Karazad earring over anything else. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go for an earring. And I'm not too hard pressed for my Deadeye to be without an earring. I probably am not going to play her that much anyways. So I want to do this. That's for weapon. This is for accessory. How do I do this? I guess just do that. So this is 100% no matter what. So this will give me a hex. So now I basically need to get Essence of Dawn. So the only way to level this up is with Essence of Dawn, and that Essence of Dawn is guaranteed to get you the next level, no matter what. Now my issue is I need Essence of Dawn. So this is something that I've been putting off for a long time too, because I don't really want to do. So people are saying go to Dekebi Forest. I don't care to go there to grind. I don't want to grind. I would rather attempt to like smack together an accessory and then burn it down, really. Or even just buy another one, if I'm honest. I found one that would be exactly what I need. That's not the right one. Forest Bonaros. One of these at Penn will get me it. Also, I'm forgetting, Bulgasol is in like 19 minutes, so I'm going to go run over there real quick to do that. Alright. So Karazad earring is what I'm going to go for. +7 would be better than what I currently have. It would give me something to look forward to, I guess. Just going to gently go down this mountain here. So looking at things, I want to try to get an accessory that's not too pricey, but also is, you know, relatively good. So if I go accessories, let's go ring, charge. That's not what I wanted to learn there, but that's okay. So if I take a look, Sungrad, for instance, the TET versions of these, the ring is the most, and that is 55 at a TET, 550 for pen. It's 50 billion, so it's about 10 for every bill. Wait, what is this necklace? Yeah, it's 37. So it seems like it's 1 per billion. That's what it seems like. Is that right? Yeah. Roughly. Then there is Essence of Dawn Accuracy. I don't really care about those. Or just like the normal generic crap. So funnily enough, the Old Moon Guild support accessories, the Narc Ear accessory, Tungrad, and Ring of Crescent Guardian, they're 100. Why is that important, you might ask? Well, 100 is what I need to get a Tet Karazad through the season stuff. So that 100 would be useful, but Seraps at Pen is 75. There's not a whole lot of Seraps on the market to begin with. Tet would give you 7, which is kind of insulting if I'm honest. Bassi Belt at Pen is 150, so this could be worth it. It's a little bit over though. It's more than 1 build per one. Voltara 16. This is 175. So this is actually a better deal because it's still it's technically below 1 for 1 bill. Crescent Guardian Ring. I forget that there's so many things called Crescent in this game. There we go. This is about 18 to 20 bill. These are 200. So these are, as long as it's less than the, you know, 1 for 1 bill, I think it's a pretty good deal. I do personally have an Ogre ring, and I did not pay 30 bill for it. I think I paid 15, 20, it could have been 24 actually, 25. This one's for 300. Same thing with Layton's actually. Of course, you please don't get stuck. Stop getting stuck. Layton's the same thing. It's about 300, so this is a little bit over what I would pay for it personally, but you know, good to whoever tapped it and wants to sell it. Vahadon. These are just never really on the market. They're for 720, which again is below the like 1-to-1 bill ratio. And then Black Distortion, Disto, there we go. Can't type today. This is 720 as well, which is below that 1-to-1 bill threshold, so that's okay. It's not bad. But the biggest thing is that you can, from the looks of things, you can grind them. I just don't want to. Let me check video codex. Essence of Dawn. Do you actually get them from enemies? Oh, you can also get them from Calamity 9, Calamity 8, Calamity 10, Sangoon. I really don't care for that, though. Wait, you can also burn down different essence as well. Not essence, crystals. Like the Jin, Wan, and probably Bon crystals. Yeah. You can burn those down that you get, the all AP ones. So, Dokebi Forest is where people were saying, which is right over here. You can get an assortment of different crystals. These crystals you can burn down to get the Essence of Dawns. And like the Essence of Dawn Evasion, for instance, if you don't want it, if you want just like the Essence of Dawn, you can go to Dalashane and convert it, so... Paint one. Okay. But Dokebi Force is also 420 DP. I don't know how I feel about that, because I'm not prepared for that. This would probably be the place I go to, just because I'm overgeared for the spot. I'm 300, 400, so... I'd probably end up going to Honglim, but I don't really care to do that either, if I'm honest. I just don't want to grind. Especially after what I've done today. We're just going over here to kill a boss and then pretty much end the stream. It'd be really nice if I get a flame, though, from this. I don't have drift on this horse. I'm trying to drift. Bulgasol is in 12 minutes, so I still have a little bit of time to kill, unfortunately. Let's go do the dailies over at the Snowborn event area. I really don't want to go grinding places like Honglim. As far as the weapon goes, what I want to do, I'm probably going to do the Awakening weapon up to Pen, get the Pen, or the, excuse me, up to Deck, and then get the Pen Black Star Awakening. Because then, this Meiwa, I might try to actually start getting better gear for as well, just so I have like an extra grinder. My problem is that I want to have my Kuno, not have to be tagged all the time. I would rather prefer like my Dark Knight Meiwa. That would be nice, but how many fish do I have? None? Cool. That would give me 21. Could do that, but that also reminds me. I already bought it from Reset, it's fine. Wheat Flare. I feel like every time I come here to do this, it's faster. Am I crazy? Or is PA just like really trying to entice people to get this stuff done and people are complaining too much and then they're like, oh, don't worry, we'll accommodate you. That's what it feels like too. Don't pickaxe. Okay. Let's see. I knew there was another one down here, I just couldn't quite remember where it was. So talk to this person, head inside the house. Here to this chest that has provisions, supposedly. Wasn't sure if they had some knowledge or something. Any more here? Okay, that's at the top. That's also at the top. I don't care about these titles and whatnot. Alright. Just to make my life easier, what I'm going to do is put my weapon away if I can. Use this flare. Also notice, do I have... Oh, okay. That could be a problem. I use this character for the Yeti. Kind of forgot that I had that still. This person is too lazy to walk like 2 feet to grab some wood. And of course, why would they actually force you to equip an axe to chop logs in a game that has life skilling? It's crazy. Why would they do that? Oh my gosh. Alright, here's my snowboarding experience. Awesome snowboard. A little fishy. This person for like the 8th time here. Inside this house to get the liquor. The nice tavern you guys have, haha. Life skill 1. Last one I think is just the fish. There's a spot over here. Yeah. Alright, I'll show you guys the fishing of this event. I think it's like 34 fish or something that you need. It's not a little bit, but it's not like a ton. It still will take you a while to actually get, if I'm honest. Unless you just convert the other bigger fish into the smaller fish. Because that's how fish work. Hit spacebar and then clockwise pushes the fish away from you. Counterclockwise pulls the fish toward you. It's weird because it looks like the fish has to be inside the center. The hook has to be inside the center of that. The fish can actually be a little bit on the outside of the like 2 lines. For whatever reason, PA's code. At 5 minutes before Bulbasaur appears, so let's do this for a little bit. You can also hit spacebar as soon as the energy, the yellow, meets the red. That will immediately finish the event, so. I thought for a second that cat that's jumping was like a broom and this guy was like sweeping the ice. I might need more sleep. Thanks for taking up my real estate, PA. There we go. I think it's 32. Just to get this done quicker, I'm not gonna bother selling those guys. Those guys can sell for 10 million per, so that was like 70 million silver I just gave up. Because these guys only sell for 3, which means I lost, as far as like money is concerned, 1 million per fish. So I just lost 7 million from that, but I'm not selling these. I'm doing the weeklies, so very different. 5, 12, 17, plus 9 is 26, plus 6, yeah, it's 32. So I need a few more. Yeah, as long as the hook is in the middle of it, you're good. There's another 3. Start the next one. So I need 2 more fish. or one more plump one, and then exchange them. Which I'm gonna exchange that one because I just don't want to do this anymore. Technically, if you wanted to be insane in the membrane, you could just do this fishing for hours and hours because there's no real end to it. You have to buy the fishing spear, which is like dirt cheap, if I'm honest. So if you really wanted to do that, you could do it for hours, but you're probably going to go insane. And no, again, I'm not getting the fuzzy because I don't care for it. Let's just finish all of these and then R-spam everything. Too bad that there was artisan memory here. Should have used that. Oh well. I didn't get the alpaca, did I? I don't see it anywhere. I'm just making sure here, because if I did, I want to delete it. Would be considered an event? I don't see it anywhere. Would have been the last item, and not seeing. No, I don't. How come the quest doesn't show up again? Confused. I better not have had it, Lando. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah. No alpaca on my account. Never. Not allowed. Not allowed to have fun. Should have put those in storage and then used them, but here we are. Yeah, we'll open the other one, why not? I don't need skill XP. I don't need those. Combat XP, do I really care for those? Not really. I think they stack though, that's the problem. I can put that in storage somewhere else. Actually, I'll put it back in. I don't need these. Skill XP just isn't worth it. IMO. He's over there. I probably have enough. Not yet. Actually, I do have enough. I tap one more time. That's not where that goes. Well. Okay. I'm going to park near Lando. Head back over to Bulgasol. Should be spawning any second now. Alright, here we go. Get the right pet group out. This Drac? Yeah, that's not good. Any day video game. There we go. And it's a nightmare. Oh. I haven't been to Kazarka in a while. Oh, let's attack you, dude. EA and their obsessive nature to make bosses look cool. They're not cool. I'll just be honest. Gotta cringe. Trust me, I'm a cringe individual, so I can say that. And that was far away. I was gonna try to jump over here and then try to go do the invisible thing. It did not work too well, as you can tell. Oh, that hurt. Don't hit me, please. It's down F. Okay. Of course. Where's the closest safe zone, I wonder? Oh, it's pretty quick, actually. I remember the days where it took literally hours, it felt like, to actually go back in. Hey, Navi. Navi flew back to where I was there. That's funny. I was iframed, thank you very much, jerk. I don't lose XP anymore, so I guess it's okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough being a Sork. I used to make fun of people who played Sork because it's like, it's about the only sort of damage I could do to him was emotional. So, you know, yeah, don't cheer for that. It's not something you should be excited about. Yeah, still got a ways away. Cannot place on a road. Screw you, player number 1525. Head over to the Zarka, I guess. Oh my gosh, the stuns, man. Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next 5 minutes, maybe longer, depending on how long it's going to take him to die. But I'm going to go ahead and call the stream here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. If you guys are new around here, if you guys enjoyed the stream, there's a big old subscribe button down below. It would greatly help me out, and I would very much appreciate it. If you really enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Maybe consider subscribing or sharing around the video. I'm getting distracted by things IRL. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching. Hope you guys have had a good day today, and if it hasn't been a good day, I hope it gets better for you. As far as future streams, I'm not going to do Gathering for a while, probably. I might do some bartering or maybe some sea content in the next coming weeks and maybe months. So if you guys are interested in Black Desert sea content specifically, stay tuned. We're going to be doing that. I do have some plans for some other things. I don't want to spoil anything too much. So just keep your eyes peeled on the channel. Go check out those videos I mentioned earlier, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, if you guys want to just listen to my soothing voice, while also just spamming Y and X button combos on the game. That's basically it. So appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless.